Hi everyone, I'm Laurencio, and in this video I'm going to talk about my top 3 skating games on PSP, and the only skating games on PSP. The reason why I did the top 3 is because my 3-year-old self thought to make it this way. Anyway, the first game is Skate Park City. In the game, you are in a futuristic world where there are robots and strange vehicles and you have a light hook to hook onto stuff. Your friend is kidnapped by an evil robot dude and he refuses to give him back until you have successfully completed all his challenges. You also have free roam, but the downside is that you only have one map, which is kind of a bummer, but the map is pretty big, which is pretty good. But where the game lacks in maps compensates in variety of activities. There is a great difference between each challenge, very few are similar to each other. They can range from skating away some posters to riding a flying school bus or squatting robots, as you can see in the game's trailer, which is in the video right now. The map, even if it's just one, it's well made and big enough. The areas feel alive with cars roaming around, flying cars, stuff in the air, and it's a pretty well built game overall. Try it out. It's a good game. It's innovative, has great mechanics, a lot of variety in gameplay. It's great. Try it. In Tony Hawk Project 8, the areas aren't connected as on Xbox and PS3, but you have 10 maps to choose from, which are the areas from the big game. So you have the same map, downscaled and split into 10 sections. And for some reason my PPSSPP emulator made the game into potato mode. So here are some footages from YouTube to show you that the game looks better than this. In the game you have 3 difficulty settings on any challenge. You can select for which score you want to compete. The amateur and pro are fairly easy, but what will get your nerves wrecked will be the sick difficulty. I remember even now my rage quits in some later levels when I wanted to so eagerly to finish the game on sick. And challenges are plenty. They usually revolve around the same stuff, but those handful of activities don't get boring easily, especially when you play on sick. Also another great addition is the nail a trick option. Just like on the big version, here too you have this stuff you see in this video. And less relevant, but I should still mention this, is that you get to create your own skater, and as usual in a skating game, not only that you can customize your skater, but you can customize your board too. And the last one is Tony Hawk Underground 2 Remix, which is a sick package. If you've played Underground 2 on PS2, you'll be delighted to hear that Underground Remix on PSP has 4 new levels, and the experience is almost intact. The graphics are downscaled, but in rest, it's the same monster Tony Hawk experience. And the reason why I think my older self put this game on first place is because of the atmosphere. It has crazy people in it, the levels have a very 2000-ish look and are cozy and fascinating at the same time. Project 8 has fun levels, but the ones in Underground 2 are crazier and the experience in both of them is pretty good. But in this one the levels are crazier. I don't know how to describe it, just play it, you'll see a difference in the atmosphere from the two. So in conclusion, I recommend you all of them, especially the 2 Tony Hawk games. Tony Hawk games. Don't listen to my old self that makes favorites. Try them all out. They are great games, you'll like them for sure. And I've prepared a bonus too. It's not a skating game, but still it's in the same style. Mirra BMX. The game is similar to Tony Hawk Downhill Jam, but instead of skateboards, you go down with bikes. It has somewhat of a poor design, because since what you do is race, the spaces are too big and the arrow system is not the best, so you will get lost doing some bike tricks. There are 9 tracks in the game, but if you ignore the timer, they can become some good freestyle places for free roam in. Free roaming with a time limit. Or instead, of trying to make something possible on a game that wasn't intended for that, you can try the trick contest option, where in the time limit you have to freestyle your way to the high score. Overall, Dave Mirra BMX Challenge is a pretty bad racing game and an even worse competition game. Okay, so this was the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want to follow me on Twitch, Instagram or Discord, I'll have the links to those in the video description. Also, if you want to see another video of mine, just wait till I stop talking and there will be thumbnails of other videos I've made. Thanks for watching.